Welcome to Money Minds. What if you knew a financial crisis was coming? Would you bet against the odds like Michael Burry did? That's the question we're diving into today. Michael Burry, the mastermind behind The Big Short, made a name for himself with his audacious and controversial bet against the U.S. housing market just before the 2008 financial crisis. While everyone else was riding high on the wave of perceived prosperity, Burry saw the warning signs and dared to swim against the tide. It wasn't just a gamble, it was a calculated risk based on astute observations and keen financial acumen. But what does it really mean to predict a crisis and, more importantly, to act on it? It takes courage, conviction, and an unshakable belief in one's own analysis. Burry saw the crisis coming and bet against the odds, but what's his play for 2024? Stay tuned as we delve into this intriguing story of unconventional wisdom and financial foresight. Michael Burry wasn't always a Wall Street mogul. His journey to the top is one of sheer determination and genius. Born in the late 60s, Burry's fascination with numbers and patterns was evident from a young age. He was not your typical child. While others played outside, he immersed himself in the world of finance and economics. It was this passion that led him to pursue a career in medicine, where he honed his analytical skills and learned to see patterns where others could not. After graduating from Vanderbilt University School of Medicine, Burry took a leap of faith. He left his promising medical career to plunge into the turbulent waters of Wall Street. His decision was met with skepticism, but he was undeterred. He knew he had a unique perspective on the market, and he was determined to prove it. Burry's early years in the investment world were not without challenges. He was a lone wolf in a pack of wolves, a contrarian investor in a market driven by herd mentality, but his analytical mind, coupled with his relentless drive, helped him navigate the treacherous waters of Wall Street. While many investors followed the crowd, Burry took a different approach. He spent countless hours analyzing financial statements and market trends, looking for undervalued investments. His unique approach did not go unnoticed. It caught the attention of some of the biggest names in the investment world, and soon, Burry was managing millions of dollars. But it was his unique approach to investing that set him apart from the rest. Instead of following the crowd, he looked for opportunities where others saw none. He wasn't afraid to go against the grain, to bet against the market. This contrarian mindset would later lead him to make one of the most controversial bets in history. Burry's unique approach to investing led him to make one of the most controversial bets in history. In the mid-2000s, Burry made a bet that shocked the world. A bet so audacious it was nothing short of a financial earthquake. Michael Burry, a man known for his uncanny ability to see patterns where others saw only chaos, turned his gaze to the U.S. housing market. He saw a bubble, a teetering tower of loans and debts that was destined to collapse, and so he decided to bet against it. This was no small gamble. This was a bet against the entire U.S. housing market, a bet against the very idea of the American dream. It was a bold move, a move that many saw as reckless, even foolhardy. But Michael Burry was not deterred. He had faith in his analysis, faith in his understanding of the market. His decision to short the housing market was met with incredulity and mockery. After all, the housing market had been a pillar of the American economy for decades. It was seen as unshakable, invincible. But Burry saw cracks in the facade. He saw the rot that lay beneath the surface, and he was ready to capitalize on it. But betting against the market is not a quiet affair. It attracts attention, and not all of it is positive. Michael Burry faced immense criticism and controversy for his decision. He was vilified as a doomsayer, a naysayer, a man who was betting against the prosperity of his own country. But through it all, he held firm. He stood by his analysis, stood by his decision. And then, the unthinkable happened. The housing market crashed, the bubble burst, sending shockwaves through the American economy and the world at large. Suddenly, Michael Burry was not a doomsayer, but a prophet. He had predicted the crash, had seen it coming when no one else had. Burry's bet paid off, but not without controversy and criticism. He had won, but at a heavy cost. His bet had been a success, but it had also exposed the fragility of the market, the vulnerability of the American dream. It was a victory, yes, but it was also a warning that would resonate through the financial world for years to come. After the 2008 crisis, Burry continued his investment activities, always looking for the next big opportunity. Michael Burry, the man who famously predicted the 2008 housing market collapse, never rests on his laurels. After the dust of the crisis had settled, Burry began to focus his attention on another precious resource: water. Burry saw the potential for water to become an increasingly valuable commodity in a world facing climate change and growing population pressures. He began investing in farmland with water rights, an unconventional move that once again showcased his ability to see value where others did not. But Burry's post-2008 investment activities weren't limited to water. In a surprising shift, the man known for his short-term trading and contrarian bets began to take a more traditional approach to investing. Burry started to increase his stakes in established tech giants, particularly those based in China. Despite economic challenges in the region, Burry saw potential in companies like JD.com and Alibaba. This move signaled a change in Burry's investment strategy. Instead of looking for short-term gains from market anomalies, he was now making long-term investments in companies he believed had a strong future. This approach might seem more conventional, but considering Burry's reputation for bucking conventional wisdom, it was a noteworthy development. Burry's post-crisis activities are a testament to his adaptability. Whether he's betting against the housing market, investing in water rights, or buying up shares in Chinese tech giants, Burry has demonstrated an uncanny ability to identify valuable opportunities in any market. Through all his investment activities, Burry has remained true to his own unique perspective, consistently making moves that others might consider controversial or risky. But time and time again, his bets have paid off. And as we'll see in the next scene, Burry's not done making waves in the financial world. Burry's post-crisis activities showed his ability to adapt and find opportunities in any market. His journey continues, and we're all eager to see where his instinct for the next big opportunity will lead him next. Now Burry has made another significant move, this time in the Chinese market. As we delve into the latest chapter of Michael Burry's investment ventures, we uncover a surprising shift in his strategy. In the final quarter of 2023, Burry's 13F filing revealed a noteworthy increase in his stakes in Chinese tech giants JD.com and Alibaba. This is particularly intriguing given Burry's reputation for short-term trading. Now, why is this important? Well, despite the economic challenges China has been facing, Burry's investment suggests a potential long-term strategy at play. It indicates a belief that these tech behemoths will not only withstand the current turbulence, but will also emerge stronger in the long run. However, this isn't the only surprising move Burry has made. Alongside his Chinese tech investment, he's issued a warning about interest rates in 2024. Renowned for his foresight, Burry's warning signals potential shifts in the financial landscape that shouldn't be ignored. Remember, this is the man who saw the 2008 crisis coming when most were blissfully unaware. His predictions and bets have proven accurate in the past, prompting the financial world to pay close attention to his moves. But, as with any investment, there's no surefire guarantee of success. The Chinese tech market is notoriously volatile, and interest rates are influenced by a myriad of complex factors. Burry's bets are bold, potentially lucrative, but undoubtedly risky. As we stand at the precipice of 2024, we find ourselves in a familiar position, watching, waiting, and wondering. Will Michael Burry's investment in Chinese tech prove to be another masterstroke? Will his warning about interest rates ring true? Only time will tell if Burry's bet will pay off once again. Michael Burry's investment activities have always been a topic of discussion and debate. From his early days to his infamous Big Short and beyond, Burry has consistently challenged the status quo. His unique approach to investing, coupled with his uncanny ability to see opportunities where others see risk, sets him apart in the world of finance. The year 2023 was no exception, with Burry making significant moves in the market, notably increasing his stakes in Chinese tech giants despite economic challenges in the region. A surprising shift, given Burry's reputation for short-term trading. This suggests a potential change in his strategy, indicating a long-term investment approach. His controversial bet for 2024 has piqued interest and raised eyebrows, serving as yet another testament to his bold and unconventional style. Whether you agree with his strategies or not, there's no denying that Michael Burry is a force to be reckoned with in the investment world. That's all for today's deep dive into Michael Burry's investment strategies. We've taken a journey through his controversial bets, his rise, the Big Short, and his post-crisis activities. We've also looked into his surprising shift in strategy, leaning towards long-term investments in Chinese tech giants, and his latest equally controversial bet for 2024. It's crucial to remember that the world of finance is ever-changing and unpredictable. Staying informed and updated is the key to navigating these waters. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, there's always something new to learn and explore. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Until next time, keep investing wisely.